We're going to be using up some of our leftovers and our pantry staples, and we thought we would bring you this delicious dish.
Right. It's kind of sort of like a shepherd's pie, our version of it anyway, right? We'll leave a recipe down below for you, but we like to do this when we have some leftovers and we need a meal rather quickly, and we wanted to use up some things that we had in the fridge.
Yeah.
So let's get going. So we've got about, a little over a cup of green beans here. These are frozen from the garden from last year. We're going to add to that, what do you say?
Well, about 1 onion, medium.
Yep, just diced up here. And
1 clove of garlic.
right, because garlic is essential. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
A few carrots left over in the fridge that were getting a little dried out. So we're going to go ahead and get those used up. Now, if you didn't have all these leftovers, you definitely could just use a bag of mixed vegetables. We had some peas as well. We had some fried chicken the other night, and I had peas and mashed potatoes. Time to get those leftovers out of the fridge. So we have some frozen corn here. Like I said, if y'all didn't have all these leftovers, or if you had a few of them, you could just add whatever you want. Make it your own. Now, once you get all your veggies in here, whatever you're putting in, if you're doing mixed peas and carrots, corn, green beans, if you didn't want to do those, you don't have to. Just mix whatever your family likes to eat. We could even have thrown in some like diced or dried celery. We could have done that, threw some of that in. And then this is our canned hamburger that we canned. And we're going to add to our veggies some of our canned hamburger. Now, I went ahead and I have drained it, as you can see here. And I just wanted to make sure I knew how much liquid I had. So if you didn't have hamburger, you could certainly just fry you up a pound or two of hamburger, however much you think you might need for your family. We love meat around here, so we definitely needed the 2 pints.
And while you're mixing all of this up, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees.
Right. Yep. We've got it over there preheating. And now we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of dried parsley. About 1 teaspoon of rosemary here. And 1 teaspoon of our thyme. Oh, it smells lovely, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so we're going to sit this over here and we're going to add our beef broth, or if you have some bouillon or something, you could do that. That was about 1 cup. Now, I like a really rich gravy, so I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of coffee that was left over from this morning and a 1/2 cup of red wine to this. Okay. And then I'm going to also have about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. And we're going to add to that our brown gravy mix to make that. We're going to add 6 tablespoons of our ground gravy mix. We like to have quite a bit of gravy in there, so it's essentially 2 packets. If you don't have your brown gravy mix, one that you make up yourself, you can use McCormick, the packages that you get. It's equivalent to 2 of those packages, okay? Okay. You want to dump that in there?
This in there?
Uh-huh. All right. I have our casserole pan here. I've already greased it. So we're going to go ahead and just dump that right into this casserole dish. This makes such a wonderful gravy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah. All right. There we go. And now we have our mashed potatoes here. These were just some leftovers, like I said, from the other night's chicken dinner. And we're going to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese to that. Now, these already have your salt and your pepper and your seasonings in your mashed potatoes. So she's just going to mix that up. And while she's mixing, I'm going to go ahead and dump about 4 ounces of shredded cheddar. Now, this just happens to be white cheddar, but you all can use whatever you have.
If you wanted it spicy, jalapeno jack would also be good in this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, definitely. All right. Now we're going to put those on here. Okay. Because I like it all smoothed out, I'm going to use my fingers here and kind of give it a little bit smooth. Okay. Now, because this is quite full, we're going to put it on a cookie sheet. So we're going to put it on a cookie sheet just in case it starts to boil over. It won't make a mess. It's not necessary. You don't have to do that. We just don't like cleaning the oven.
It's terrible.
So our oven is ready. We're going to go ahead and put him in. And you want to cook it for about 25 to 30 minutes. Everything's pretty much already cooked, right? We're just wanting everything to meld together. So let's do that. Okay.
All right, the timer went off, and so we're going to take it out.
Now, our oven doesn't do a real good job of doing the browning on top. So we might put this under the broiler for a little bit just to get this nice and crunchy. You can also, if you wanted, you could put some French fried onions. Those would be delicious on here. Give it another layer of flavor. We have tried shepherd's pie before, a traditional shepherd's pie, and to me it was kind of bland.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it so much. So we have since tweaked the recipe, and this is kind of what we come up with.
Yeah.
So we hope you enjoy it. It is really good. You could put extra cheese on top if you wanted.
Or
But
parsley or whatever
right.
seasoning you guys
Yeah.
like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whatever your family enjoys, whatever you enjoy cooking with, that's what you can put on there. We're going to let this cool off just a smidge, and then we're going to give it a good taste test. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Good flavor.
Yeah. That gravy's really good.
Mm-hmm. I might have put just either reduce the liquid just slightly or add a little more gravy mix to it. So, because it's more brothy than gravy. But you could always do also put a little flour in there. That would help thicken it up a little more too. Yeah. But I wasn't thinking the corn. I didn't drain my corn, so that would be definitely something you'd want to do. Drain your corn. That would probably help with the runniness of it.
We hope you guys enjoyed this recipe.
Yes, give it a go. Let us know what you think. Yeah. We'd love to hear back from you. We always enjoy reading your comments and responding to you. So thank you for that.
And we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
We are so thankful for all of you guys.
Absolutely. It's been a real joy spending time with you, and we really appreciate you for helping us get there. That was our very first goal, was to get 1,000, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. We weren't sure when we would get there, but we've made it thanks to everyone. So thank you. Well, it's been wonderful, and this is a very quick meal. If you already have your potatoes done, everything else comes together really fast. Even if you had to cook your meat, you can swap out the ingredients, and it really does make a really delicious meal. So don't be afraid to tweak it, make it your own, make it more palatable for your family. We just want to inspire you to cook from scratch. That's what we're trying to do. So we just want to inspire you all. And this is a real quick meal for a weeknight meal.
Yeah. And it's great to use up all those leftovers.
Oh, definitely. Right. So if you got leftovers in the fridge, you can just toss in whatever. Mm-hmm. And we have loved to do this with drop biscuits. So the Bisquick recipe that we gave you a while back. So if you didn't see that, maybe you can tag that up there.
I'll tag it in this video.
Yeah. You can do a drop biscuit with these, which takes like 8 minutes in the oven. Mm-hmm. And it goes wonderfully with this here meal. So. Well, as always, guys, thanks for coming along with us. We so enjoy having you. Yes. And as always, keep it simple
and fun. Also, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any of our fun videos. And don't forget to share it with your friends.